Here with She Does Credit, and welcome to today's episode, because guess what we're talking about? The advanced child tax credit. It's like, I know during this time everyone wishes that they had a kid because the way these returns are set up, you would have thought it was the PPP loans. You get a kid, you get a kid, you get a kid. People are trying to clean kids that's not even theirs to try and take credit for this credit, literally. So let me break down what this credit is and what it's about. So basically, about last year, the government was trying to be nice to everyone, and they said like, hey, if you need an advance on this credit or for what it's worth, we're going to start issuing payments from July 2021 to December 2021, and we're giving you up to half of this credit, right? So depending on the child's age, it was $300 per child, or if they were over the age of 12, it was $250. Now, I'll be honest with you, there were some months that were delayed or just didn't happen for some people because there was a delay in the processing system. But people were getting this money, it was extra income to help them out. Now let's fast forward for tax time. You received a letter in the mail, and it is called Form 6419. It's literally showing you what was paid out to you depending on how many dependents that you have had, right? So again, they gave you an advance of this credit. So let me give you an example. Let's say at work, you're short on money, you need help paying a bill, whatever. So you say to your boss, hey, I'm short on money this week. Can I get an advance on my paycheck? And they're like, all right, we'll help you out. Here's $500, like whatever, I'm just making up a number. Now your paycheck is short and you're wondering why. It's because you literally had an advance on your paycheck, right? It's pretty much the same concept. So you had the options to literally opt in or opt out of this credit. If you had a child that was not recognized on your 2019 or 2020's tax return, you could have used the non-filers tool located on the IRS website and put that information in. Now, once again, some children were not picked up because, they were born after that time. You still get a credit for that. So now let me tell you, some people, their returns are not as high just because of the fact that they received an advance on this credit. And you're looking for more money. There are so many different factors that goes into this. Now, there are income limits for the amount of children that you have, and I'll literally list that table right here so you guys could see it. It all depends on how much money you make and how much of that credit will be given to you, right? Because if you make above a certain threshold, you're not going to receive so much of that, right? Now, something else that I want to bring up, and this is huge, this is so big. I've literally entered so many tax returns, and I'll see, and I take pictures of my progress, like that way I could keep note, and I like to tell my clients, hey, this is what happened. I entered this W-2, you are up. Like your return is $10,000, like literally, like this is real life, like $10,000. I entered this W-2, you didn't pay any taxes, and now we're down to $7,000. That happens because guess what? If you're not paying into your taxes, if you're not getting enough taxes taken out of your paycheck, these credits and what you should be getting in your refunds will go down. So I don't want you to think of this in a sense of, okay, I should be getting this much for this credit, I should be getting this much for that credit. All of this ties into other things, and there are other factors, and it all just really depends on a case-by-case basis. So if you didn't pay money into your taxes, this won't be as much, right? So I want you to keep that in mind. I've had clients like, wow, this messed me up. I'm not going to say it messed you up, but what I will say is that you're not getting so much of it because so much of it was already paid out to you. Does that make sense? Now, if you did not receive that, that's when you'll get and see more of that credit up front. So that's all I have for you today regarding the advanced child tax credit. Now, look out for that 6419 letter. If you did not receive it, or if you need help filing your taxes and you need some kind of proof, what you could do is use your bank statements from July to December 2021. You would need that actual printout, like showing everything, not a screenshot, the full and complete statements, or you could go on the IRS website and request your transcript. So until next time, this is Elissa here with She Does Credit. And if you would like to book a consultation or book me for your taxes and credit, make sure you hit the link and book an appointment. Talk to you soon.